my name is Anna, and welcome to this session of chair yoga. I'm one of the teachers for Warrior Yoga, and this is the type of session that I would normally teach weekly at a supportive housing for women in our local community. This is also great for those who are working in an office and want to take a couple minutes during their day to stretch, to breathe, and to practice. So, welcome. To get started, I'll ask that you find a comfortable seat where you can place both of your feet on the ground. Maybe wiggle back a little bit so that you can feel both sit bones on the chair. And I invite you to bring your palms facing down towards the thighs. If you're comfortable, I'll also ask as we begin that you gently close the eyes, or we can just gaze forward a couple of feet in front of us. So to get started, I invite you to take a couple of nice deep breaths. And then exhaling, sighing them out through your mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. Just feeling that kind of grounding sensation, especially with the exhale. Feeling your hands on your thighs and the warmth that brings. Just one more like that. And then we'll gently flutter open the eyes and get moving. So starting with our shoulders, we're going to take a nice inhale in, roll our shoulders up towards our ears, and then exhale down and out and back. Again, nice inhale in, exhale down. Inhale in and really making it a nice circle, so you almost kind of draw this little circle with our shoulders, making the movement as big or as little as you like. I always find a little bit of aches and creaks here, so that's totally okay. One more this direction, and then we're going to go the other way. So for me, that's generally going counterclockwise. And we're using the hands here as a bit of a feedback mechanism. So keeping that breath nice and strong. Inhale up, exhale down, really making this nice and delicious. And then coming back to center, give ourselves a little wiggle, adding on. So moving through a couple of cat-cows to now work down through the body towards our spine. Placing the hands gently on the knees, we're going to inhale, push forward, open the chest, look up, and then exhale, curl it back, look towards navel. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, curl it back. Again, inhale, open. Exhale to curl it back. And a couple more like that. And feel free to kind of add a little bit more movement in the hips if you like. Maybe a little bit more of a side to side instead of a straightened back. And here I'm really using my hands to help guide me, and also using the support of the ground beneath my feet. So I feel really grounded here. One more like this together. And then again, we'll meet again in neutral. We'll take a nice breath in. And a nice breath out, breathing out through the mouth. Adding a little bit. We'll start with our right arm. So we're going to inhale up and exhale over. Again, inhale up, exhale down. Left side. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale down. One more on each side. So inhale up, exhale, coming to that nice opening. Inhale again, exhale down. Left arm. Inhale up, exhale over. And again, inhale up, exhale over. Now putting some of these movements together. This time we're going to bring both of our arms up. Nice breath in. And then exhale, arms out. Of course you can modify this movement, so you can always use one arm, whichever is available to you. I'm just demonstrating just different options that we can do. So again, it's a nice inhale up, open the chest, look up. Exhale, really push the air through your hands like you're moving through water. One more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down, really push. This time we'll add on, moving towards and building towards our sun salute. So we're gonna inhale all the way up. We're gonna take a little pause at the top here. And then this time we're gonna exhale, we're gonna fold forward, use the arms. And then inhale, sit back up, nice and tall. Take a breath here. Feeling a little bit warm, and we'll add on a couple more times. So again, inhale up, looking and reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming back to center. Except this time we're gonna exhale one more time, really pushing to the legs. And then we're gonna inhale up all the way, arms go overhead. Exhale, arm down. Coming to our modified sun salute. So again, like that. Inhale up. Exhale to fold. Inhale back up. Exhale to fold again. This time, inhale, pressing up, like pushing through both of your legs like you're gonna stand. And then exhale down. One more like that before adding on. So inhale up. Exhale to fold. Inhale back up. Exhale to fold again. Inhale up. Gaze towards the fingers if you can. And then exhale down. Nice breath here. Nice breath in. And exhale. You should feel a little bit warm, so we'll add on just a little bit more. So inhale up. Exhale to fold. Inhale back up. Exhale to fold again. Inhale all the way up. Little pause. And this time we'll exhale, we'll cactus the arms, really engaging the shoulder blades. Again, we'll inhale to bring it up. Exhale to cactus the arms down. One more time, inhale up. And then exhale, cactus and hold. And here, really try to engage the upper back. So really feeling those shoulder blades kind of pull towards each other. One more breath like that here. And this time, as we inhale, we're gonna exhale and draw the hands together, so elbows together. Whether or not they touch doesn't really matter. Again, we'll inhale, open up. Exhale, draw it in. And this time, as we inhale to open up, we're gonna do little mini back bends. And as we exhale, we're gonna curl our back in. So kind of like a variation of a cat-cow, but we're just adding in a little bit more in the upper back. So we're making this a really delicious movement. One more like that. Inhale, open. And exhale to fold. And here we'll just hold for a moment, kind of feeling our upper back puff out. And then exhale all the way down. Give ourselves a little wiggle. Feel a little bit of heat. Take a nice breath in. Again, inhale. And exhale. And then we'll move down towards our waist. So we're going to bring our hands, we're going to interlace them in front of us. And then we're just going to start to kind of draw circles. So some people kind of like calling this rotating, the cauldron, like the witch's cauldron. I like to think of it as making your favorite soup. So we're just going to make these beautiful circles. We're keeping our feet firmly planted on the floor, trying to keep the sit bones where they are as well. So this is quite an active movement. And then we're going to go the other way, of course, which can be a little bit more difficult because it's not our natural inclination, the way that we move. But nonetheless, we're just trying to even out those nice circles. One more like that. We'll come back to center. Take a breath in. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. So going down the body, doing a little bit with our feet, and then we'll put everything together. So again, shifting your weight, making sure you feel really grounded. We're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to start with our right leg. So what we're going to do is we'll bring our hands back up towards the upper thigh or perhaps the hips if that's feeling okay. And we'll inhale up and kick open our foot. So we'll point the toe, inhale, point. Exhale, flex back. Again, inhale, point, really engaging that inner leg line. And exhale, flexing your back. So you should feel a nice kind of pull in your calf muscles. So just a couple more like that. This can be a lot of work. We're really trying to engage that inner leg line, also the calf muscles. For folks that have knee issues, this can be a lot, so you can always bend the knee if you need to. So just doing what we can. Just a couple more like that. And then we'll switch. So right leg down, left leg up. Again, inhale to point, exhale to flex toes back. This can be a very different experience, just depends on how your symmetry is. And often there can be little pops, kind of like air bubbles, and that's very, very normal. So a couple more breaths like that. So again, inhale, point, exhale, flex. And then left leg down, we're gonna give it a nice little shake, and then we'll add on a little bit more. So this time again, hands upper thigh or maybe the hips. Inhale, right leg, point, exhale, flex. And then maybe we'll start drawing little circles with our toes. So if somebody put a crayon in the bottom of your foot, you'll be drawing these nice little circles. And here we're just adding a little bit more movement. So we're trying to make the movement from our hip, kind of get all those fluids going, and then we'll go the other way. So again, do what you can, especially if you have knee issues. This can be quite a lot. And by focusing on our toe, drawing those circles, it just kind of helps us have a little bit of focus. So leg down, other side, so inhale up, left leg, and again, we'll start with our toe circles, really trying to feel the ground underneath the right foot for stability, also your hands on your hips or your thighs. And we'll make sure to go the other way, of course. Couple more like that. Really trying to iron out those circles, make them really smooth. Then we'll bring our legs down, hands out. Gonna give ourselves a little tap, kind of even everything out. And then we'll put a little bit of everything together. So again, finding your feet, finding the ground, finding your sit bones. We'll inhale, take a nice breath up. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, folding down again. And then inhale, back up. And this time we're going to exhale, we'll cactus the arms and bring up our right leg, any amount. So it's like a little crunch. So again, inhale up. Exhale, pull it down, lift up the right leg. Again, inhale up. Exhale, little crunch. So the right knee can go up and down as much or as little as you can today. Doesn't really matter, but we're just working on our hand-eye coordination here. One more like that. Again, inhale, arms up. This time, exhale, left leg. So I really am placing quite a lot of weight on my right foot on the ground, just kind of help with stability. I'm trying to do my best to keep both sit bones on the chair, and we're keeping with that breath. So nice inhale up and exhale down. One more like that. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Whew. Give yourself a little wiggle. Take a couple of breaths in. And then we'll end our practice with a couple longer holds, just a little bit of twisting. So we're gonna bring our left arm just to outside of the right knee, and the right hand can just kind of graze on our sides, and we're gonna inhale to straighten up. And then exhale, we're just gonna look towards the right. So finding just a little bit of a twist. I always think of it as if someone was holding me up like a puppet string, so I'm sitting up very nice and tall, but that twist is coming right from the hips. Another breath like that. And then again, inhale, arms to go up. This time, right arm, left leg, and left arm just on the side. Take a breath in. And then exhale, look towards the left. Engaging both of my legs so I can feel the ground underneath. One more breath like that. And then inhale, back up to center. Exhale, arms down. We're gonna inhale this time, open up the chest. And then exhale, we just wrap our arms around ourselves, giving ourselves a nice little hug to the extent that feels comfortable. Also really great for the back. And one more like that, so nice and open. And then exhale, wrapping yourselves around the other way, squeeze. And then finally, exhale to open, and we'll bring our arms down. We'll take a couple of breaths here to close off our practice. So again, I invite you to take a comfortable seat. So to maybe scooch back a little bit if you need. And again, here the invitation to close down the eyes, or we're just gonna gaze softly a little bit in front of us. And for today, we're gonna keep our palms down. So we're bringing the energy internally towards us. So we're keeping all that prana inside us. This is really great, especially when we have some difficult times and we just need a little bit more of that positive energy and energy flow inside of us. So here we're going to take a couple of breaths. So exhaling everything out. Slowly inhaling back through the nose if that's accessible. And exhaling. A couple more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. A couple more like that in your own breath. Just trying to find a steady rhythm that's not too forced, but that's also intentional. So I always like to try to match the length of my inhale to the length of my exhale for balance. But don't be too harsh. Be gentle on yourself. Taking a moment here also to take a scan of the body. Do you notice any sensations? Is any part of your body talking to you? Also taking a moment here to express gratitude to yourself for taking the time to be here, to be, to move, to breathe, to do something for you. And then we'll close our practice with a couple of breaths together. So a nice inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more like that, nice breath in. And exhale all the way out. Slowly we'll flutter open the eyes. Thank you so much for your practice. Again, my name is Anna. I'm one of the teachers for Warrior Yoga, and thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.